ladies and gentlemen. Again, these are actual results that we've received thanks to advanced computer modeling and the occasional singing telegram we've been receiving from the future, okay? We're ready to make some calls. What do we got first? Maryland? Let's start in Maryland, where CBS projects that Joe Biden has defeated Donald Trump. But Marilyn and I have so much in common. We're both known for giving people crabs. We can also report that Vermont has been called for former Vice President Joe Biden. The ticket was given a huge boost thanks to Ben & Jerry's new flavor, former Ice Pretzel Mint Cup of Joe Biden and California Senna Peanut Butter Kamala Harris's Pieces. God, I need to hydrate after that joke. There's more? Yep. Moving on. We are now able to project that Delaware has been won by Joe Biden. Well, I should hope so. It's his home state. That would be like Donald Trump losing New York. He what? That's got to sting. Well, as I just pretended to hear from off camera, New York State and its whopping 29 electoral votes has just been called for Vice President Joseph R. Biden. Well, you know what they say, if you can make it here, you're not Donald Trump. Further south, the number callers have called the numbers, and it looks like Kentucky has gone for Donald Trump. And, oh, look, Mitch McConnell is so proud he's inflating his waddle. Ooh, an aggressive mating gesture. Watch out, ladies. No surprise, Donald Trump has also won Tennessee, which has an actual state gun, the Barrett 50 caliber M82, which I'm being told has also won its Senate seat. And a little further west or north, I'm not sure, Indiana has just been called for Donald Trump. Well, of course, it was either vote for him or take Mike Pence back. That's an easy call. And for any Okies wondering how your pan is being handled, I can now confidently report that the state of Oklahoma is being called for Donald Trump. Well, you know how the song goes. Oklahoma, where they don't care, Trump killed Herman Cain. How are you doing over there? Did you get some more wine? Did we get you some more wine? Can we get her some more wine, please? That's not a joke. The woman needs to stay whatever that state she's in right now. Speaking of states, another state has been officially decided. South Dakota is being called for President Trump. Let's see how people in South Dakota are reacting. And... Okay. Back east, I'm getting... Is this true? I'm getting breaking results from 2 hours ago that New Jersey has been called for Joe Biden. Well, that makes sense. After all, the first ever baseball game was played in New Jersey in 1846, and Joe Biden was there. Yep, still going to do those jokes, sir. And I'm also getting results from the nation's most Massachusettsy state, Massachusetts. We're ready to project that it has gone for Joe Biden. Biden won the hearts of Bostonians with his stirring message of telling a guy from New York to shut the hell up. Of course, all day we've been waiting on results from our country's most rectangular state, Colorado. And now we've got them, and it looks like Joe Biden just won Colorado. Here's an interesting fact. Colorado has a long history of voting by mail. In this year's state primaries, 99.3% of voters used mail-in ballots. The remaining 0.7% could not because they had turned their mailbox into a bong. There's more. Here we go. Missouri. I am now pretending that this news has just been handed to me. Missouri has just been called for Donald Trump. Apparently the show me state likes the guy whose entire show is me. Now this one I did not expect right away. This has got to come as a shocker to everyone in a coma. Joe Biden has won the Golden State, California. With California, because of how the votes are tallied, we may not know the official results for quite a while. So with 0% reporting, and this is true, with 0% reporting, because, come on, it's California. And this isn't the news, okay? All right, is that it? Now can I move on to the other jokes? More jokes over here? Here, have these composted. Folks, if you watch election coverage, and spoiler, you are right now, you know that the news networks always have a panel of experts to help them break down the breaking news. And in CNN's case, so the director has something to cut to when John King gets a little too handsy with his touchscreen. Elections can be lonely. Now, when it comes to panels, it's important, obviously, to have quality, but the most important thing is quantity. CNN knows that. Back in 2016, they had no less than 9 different people weighing in on the results, meaning they had more people discussing the voters of Wyoming than there are voters in Wyoming. Well, I will not sit here to be out-quantitied by CNN. So tonight, I am proud to introduce our new segment. Stephen Colbert's Showtime Election Special 2020 presents the most election night panel ever. With me tonight to help analyze the results are some of the most names in the biz. Let's meet them now. First up from CBS News, my old pal, John Dickerson.
I'm honored and contractually obligated to be here, Stephen.
Right you are. Here to give us the insider perspective, somebody who ran for the Democratic nomination, former Colorado Governor John Hickenlooper.
Actually, Stephen, I'm Michael Bennet, the Colorado Senator.
Nice try, Hickenlooper. We'd never be able to book a Michael Bennet. That dude's a rock star. For a strategist perspective, we have James Carville live from the 1993 documentary The War Room.
It's the economy, stupid.
Don't call me stupid, you Cajun mole rat. Next, we have former Democratic hopeful Andrew Yang, who ran on the slogan, Math. How are the numbers looking tonight, Andrew?
The numbers are looking great tonight, Stephen. Both 3 and 5 are so visually appealing. 11 has perfect symmetry you won't find anywhere else. These numbers look fantastic.
Well, only time will tell. Now, for a scientific perspective, we've got astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Tonight, I predict the universe will die of heat death in 10 to the power of 100 years.
Well, I believe Ohio might have something to say about that. And to discuss how COVID might be affecting the race, we wanted a doctor, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. J.
I'm not a medical doctor, Stephen.
And I'm not a basketball player. Let's stay in our lanes, Jay. Next caller. For an international perspective, we have former Secretary of the State, Madeleine Albright.
Where are my pancakes? I was told there would be pancakes.
We're faxing them to you now, Madam Secretary. Next, to help us break down the all-important swing state of Florida, we've got a used Ski-Doo salesman on meth.
Are you a cop? You have to share your meth with me if you're a cop.
Okay, moving on. We are also lucky to be joined by one of the greats, Bryan Cranston.
Stephen, this dish never fails to impress. And it's so easy to make. All you need are chicken thighs, half an onion, and a bottle of Cointreau.
Actually, Bryan, this is an election special, not a cooking show.
Right, but you can prepare this dish way ahead of time before the party, and it'll be ready by the time your guests arrive.
Yum num! Also joining us, the fly that was on Mike Pence's head during the debates. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Fly.
Actually, that fly was my great-great-great-great-grandfather. We have very short lifespans. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to deposit eggs in his scalp.
Mazel tov. We've also got expert analysis from member of the Wu-Tang Clan, Method Man.
Stephen, early reports show voter turnout is higher than it has been in decades. And so am I.
We've all got to get through this election somehow. We also have the host of RuPaul's Drag Race. RuPaul, what are you looking for tonight, Ru?
Well, you know, Maine and Nebraska are the only 2 states that allow a split in their state's electors. So I want to celebrate their desire to go both ways.
With me. Next, we have award-winning actor and author Ethan Hawke live via hidden camera.
Somebody leave their phone in here? Is this thing on?
And it looks like we've been caught.
Colbert, is that you?
Here to count electoral votes, we've got the Tootsie Pop Owl. How many votes will the candidates need to clinch the election, Mr. Owl?
1, 2, 3.
So 3?
No, dummy, 270. Do you have another lollipop?
Next, we have actor and activist George Takei. George, what states will you be looking at tonight?
Well, personally, I'm interested in the swing states of Ohio and Michigan, or as they're known by their postal codes. Oh, my.
And rounding out the panel, we've got 6 of Santa's reindeer, somebody in a Sia wig that may or may not be Sia, and to talk about the youth vote, 5 teenagers who are either named Joe or Donald.
My name is Ronald.
Close enough. Well, there you have it, folks. Panel, what are your thoughts about the night so far? What? And I'm being told that's all we have time for.
This has been Stephen Colbert's Showtime Election Special 2020 presents the most election night panel ever.
My apologies to Doris Kearns Goodwin. We ran out of time.
Wait a minute, Stephen. I've got a unique historical perspective.
Okay, this is highly unusual, but go ahead.
Do you know how much throughout history people have wasted on hotels every year? Just think about how much you'd save if you had a timeshare in beautiful Key West right next to Truman's.
I'm going to cut you off right there, Doris. I'm sorry. No, Doris, I'm not buying a timeshare from you again. Fool me twice, shame on me. All right, where are we right now? Thank you, my whole panel. That was so good.
Coming up, Charlemagne